Hey, what is going on? It is V from V Loving Crystals. I am super excited to tell you that I am doing collaboration with the lovely Tara from Kittens, Weights, and Tarot. Check her channel out. It's going to be linked below. Her pick a card reading. She's going to have either three or more piles waiting for you over there. It's going to be linked below. And this is her Wally's World Oracle. You'll love it. You'll love working with this. This is going to be pile number 3. So we have 3 piles in front of you. And if you're coming from Tara's channel, I do appreciate you. Thank you so much for checking me out. In front of you, we have number 1, number 2, and number 3. Timestamps are waiting for you below. Wally's World, Tara's Etsy will be linked below. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me. What urgent messages does Spirit want to tell you at this time? Let's take a deep breath in and out. Oh man, that makes me feel tired and relaxed. See, I love when that happens because I feel like I'm connecting more. I'm cooling myself down. Yeah. All right, so let's dive in. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Timestamps are waiting, and I thank you so much for joining me. Pile number 1. Let's see what your messages hold. Pile number 1. What messages from Spirit wants to come out for you? Pile number 1. Thank you for being here. I look forward to seeing how this plays out, and let me know if it resonates at all with you. And also keep in mind that after this, please do check out Tara's channel to see your extended reading. See what she has in store for you. Her link is down below. Pile number 2. What messages from Spirit want to come out for you? Pile number 1. What messages from Spirit want to come out for you? Thank you for being here. Pile number 1. What messages from Spirit want to come out for you? Thank you for being here. Pile number 1. What messages want to come out for you? Thank you for being here. Alright, we have fear, we have transformation, trusting the psychic gifts, and alchemy, justice, and balance with the Merlin. Wow, you know, I love this deck so much. I don't know, I love the Wisdom of the Avalon movie. And then I got this as a gift from a friend, a close friend, and wow, I don't know, something about this deck. And I love that it's gilded. Okay, so what I'm getting with this, my friend, Spirit wants me to tell you that if you're going through if you're in the middle of an awakening or some kind of transition, you know, between, let's say you're stepping outside of a religion or you're stepping into a religion, however you want to apply this to your life, it's saying, please do not fear. Spirit says, I have your back. Spirit says, do not fear the transformation, or do not fear what you're supposed to do, what your path is. Always go with your intuition. Always lead with your better judgment, with your free will. So yeah, fear is here, and then we have the swan with transformation, trusting the psychic gifts. So if you're fearing or you're lacking confidence, you know, for pile 1, I can see this being a spiritual awakening for you. Like, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm really psychic. Oh my gosh, I have all these synchronicities around me. Oh my gosh, I'm shuffling my cards and I'm getting everything that I'm needing to know, and it's all resonating with me. And then I'm seeing everything pan out 2 to 5 weeks later. Oh my gosh, is this for real? It's saying trust yourself. Don't fear. This is all part of your soul's purpose, your soul's contract, the divine. This is all part of the plan, my friends, okay? And then we have the Merlin, alchemy, justice, balance. So that's what I'm saying, like you're in alignments now. You're on the right path. So just let your body or your spirit transform. Trust that this is all for a reason. The next thing here is the Queen. Look at you stepping into your power. That's what I'm saying, like you're going through some kind of awakening or a shift. And look where you're heading, the Queen. Woman, fertility, feminine power, sexuality, friendships. Stepping into your strength, your power, your courage, your confidence. Yes! And then the next one, in the bottom of the deck, we have the cow here. Nourishment, abundance, asking, and receiving. So what this is telling me is that you're on the road to something very powerful, my friends. And then abundance, look at that. Abundance is around you. Fertility even, look at that. This says fertility and the cow, nourishment, abundance, fertility. I feel that something happened with you recently. For some of you, if you are, figuring out that, wow, you're going to be expecting a new addition to the family, or wow, my projects that I've been working on for so long, they're finally coming through. This is for real. You manifested this. You made this happen. Trust in your power. Trust in your abilities, for sure. And I could also see that your abilities are strengthening over time. So it's like this is just the tip of the iceberg. That's why it's saying don't fear. Don't fear. This is all like, it might be new to you, but this is just the beginning, my dear. Just the beginning. Wait till you see what happens in a month or 2 or 3. It's like I said, you're strengthening your abilities. Your abilities are just becoming more, like you're honing your craft, in other words. So, you on your throne, and I think you're manifesting more abundance. I don't know what work you put into it in the past. It's coming through. It's gonna grow into a big fat tree. Just wait and see. Or a calf. A calf's gonna be birthed very soon. I feel like there's some kind of rebirth or some kind of new life being formed here. Whether it's something new that you're creating and you're finally seeing your seeds sprout, or this is actual earthy matter, which is like a baby being formed and growing in the womb and ready to be birthed. It's freaking amazing. Look, alchemy here. So some kind of magic was whipped up recently. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Trusting the psychic gifts, transformation. So it can be that you're ascending, or it can be that your body is physically changing as well. So don't fear. Everything will work out, okay? Don't fear. You got this. That's what I have for you, pile number 1. We have a lot of synchronicities here. And then we have this, this female here. We got the cow here. 2, mammals here who could be birthing a new idea, or birthing a baby, or just creating an abundant life in general. So, yeah, justice, balance, alchemy. You whip something up for sure. Amazing. So you keep on doing your thing. And look, we have partnership here. So it did take you and your partner to make this happen. Look, female, male. It did take you to make this happen. Look at that partnership, top of the deck. So maybe you're working on a business with your mate, or you worked on a baby with your mate. Whatever it is, it's coming through, okay? Trust that it happens for a reason. Much love to you. You have a beautiful rest of your day. Please check out Tara's channel. You won't regret her beautiful energy. She has lovely spreads too. I think you'll like her table. She always goes all in, goes over and beyond, and gives her best, gives her all into her readings. I think you love her, so check her out and let her know that you stopped by, or let her know that I sent you, that you stopped by for my channel. And if you're coming from her channel, thank you, and let me know what you feel intuitively about this spread here. What do you feel? Is this your story? Let me know in the comments below. Alright, now we're on to pile number 2. Pile number 2, you chose the magical messages of the fairies. This is the newest addition to my family. Alright, pile number 2, what messages do you need to hear? Pile number 2, what urgent messages do you need to hear? Urgency. Messages of urgency, pile number 2. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna say a peep. I digress. Check out pile number 1. It's like a broken record. It's a broken record, basically. Oh my gosh. Okay, so basically pile number 1 had fertility, abundance. You had the queen in her throne, stepping into her power. You had the cow, abundance. There's a lot of fertility. There's a lot of just feminine energy. And now here we are again. And then towards the end, we received the partnerships card. And here it is, marriage, partnership. Okay, so pile number 2, my goodness. Okay, so urgent messages from spirit. Let's just lay it out on the line. The energy is very, very fertile. So if you do not want to be pregnant or get pregnant, if you do not want to be pregnant in 2021, by the time you're watching this, if you do not want to be pregnant in 2022, if you do not want to have children anytime soon, you know what to do, my friends. You know. Tomorrow's not set in stone, okay? So this is saying that the energy is very, 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 very fertile and fluid, and you can make this happen if you want it. So for those of you who are trying to conceive, and you have been for such a long, long time, look at that. It's on the horizon. And spirit messages are saying, now it's time to prepare. That's probably why it's urgent, why you need to come out. This is here. Time to prepare for it, my dear. Time for you to get your body right, your mind right, your spirit right. Do what you need to do to prepare for this change. Start moving things around, start saving your money, whatever you need to do, okay? And yes, look at that. Pregnancy. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you and the world. And then we have healing, healed, healer. So if you've been struggling with trying to conceive and it didn't happen for a while, this is saying you're not, no need to feel like you're broken. You are fertile. And if you are needing hope that this is going to turn out, that whatever you're doing to try to conceive, right? If you're on that path, it's saying don't give up, have hope. It's going to turn out. It's going to turn out in your favor. You are here. And now let's take this to the career side of things. If you've been planting your seeds for many, many, many months, many years, and you're like, am I ever going to be able to be successful enough so that I can retire myself or retire my husband and just, work from home and be able to, sustain myself that way, be, financially stable. It's saying don't give up. Yes, things are improving. The energy is fertile. It's time for you to step into that entrepreneurial mindset, or in that entrepreneurial mindset, and yes, get your work in for sure. Then we have marriage. The fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. Healing energy surrounds you and this situation. See, you're protected. This happens for a reason. Your business is being protected. You're on the right path. You're on the right road to success and creating and maintaining that abundance around you. Wow, this is just phenomenal. I have no words. I practice, practice, practice. Affirmations and summertime. So my friend, if you, like I said, if you are, if you are working on learning, if you're putting effort into something, it's panning out. Practice makes progress. It doesn't make perfect, but it does make progress. We will have results coming very, very soon. It might come this summer. It might. Or maybe you'll find out this summer how your efforts are turning out, what it looks like. And then we have affirmations. So this is saying, you need encouragement. Yes, you're on the right path. Yes, it's going to turn out. And this is you manifesting as well. Like, just think of yourself saying the positive words and it, you working with the laws of attraction to make this happen, to make this pan out. So affirmations start, this to me is like being more positive, like speaking positive thoughts, speaking with positive words and setting positive intentions. Because you got something really, really good here. And we don't want to, mess up the chances or change anything here. So keep going forward, stay positive, and practice makes progress. That's right. All right, that's what I have for you, my lovely friends. Number 2, thank you for watching and for joining me. And thank you for coming over here if you're from Tara's channel. If not, please do check out her channel to see what messages she has for you for pile number 2. And I'll see you in the next video, pile number 2. Pile number 3. Hello, my friends. How are you? Thank you for being here. You're amazing. And if you're coming from Tara's channel, I thank you for checking me out. If not, please go over to Tara's channel after this message to see what she has in store for you for pile number 3. All right, what urgent message does what do we have for pile number 3, courtesy of Spirit? And this can be for 2021. This can be for past 2021. I don't really put time limits, I guess just for the purpose of titling this video, but whenever you need to see this, or whenever you are hearing this, this is what you need to hear at this urgent time, or this time frame. So pile number 3, what messages from Spirit want to come out? What messages from the Spirit want to come out? Oh, there we go. Alright, so now, this is a Wally's World Oracle created by the lovely Tara. So I do have to say, I wrote on here to better familiarize myself. When I first got this deck, I was like, yes, I want this deck so bad. I bought it, and then I'm like, oh, wait. I want to connect with it faster. So I wrote little keywords, and now I regret doing that. But that was when I first, it was like the beginning of my tarot journey. So I'm just going to read into it today. I'm not going to look at the words. So what this is telling me is, pile number 3, there's some, okay, so you have this beautiful card right here. It looks like, wet grasslands. And I feel like someone is sitting on a boat just waiting for results. Waiting for an answer. Waiting for the sun to rise. Or not really rise, but like just waiting to see a glimpse of the sun. See a little bit of the circle, I want to see some of the little circle. I want to see the sun. I want to see it. Or just expecting a boat to come through. A boat. Like any boat. Any sign of life. And I feel that's what's happening with you. The messages from Spirit. They want to tell you to be patient. Be very, very patient. Just sit there, relax, and let the ships sail in. The ships come on through. They will approach you whenever the time is right. They're not the ships here in this particular card, but they're, the boats, the canoes, the kayaks, the little rafts, or whatever people use these days on the river. And I'm being silly, but it's saying to please be patient. Time is of the essence. You will find out something when the time is right. If you've been planting seeds or planting grass seeds and you're wishing for the grass to grow higher or for your little acorns to turn into trees, it's going to happen, my friend. Just wait. Abundance is around you. There's a lot of green, a lot of life here. Just you wait. Oh my gosh. And now if you want to take it further and go with the keyword that I placed here, it says explore. So that's what I thought matched perfectly with this card, when I first got this deck. But, if you want to take that, you can take that if you want to, if it resonates. But maybe, if you want, like, explore possibilities. Or in the meantime, while you're waiting, maybe look into doing, maybe, getting into something else, learning something else, distracting yourself, because waiting can take a toll. It's like, oh my gosh, is this ever going to happen? So instead of thinking about what you're waiting for, you can distract yourself. So explore, pick up a new hobby, or read a book, or write a book, or send a message to a loved one, see how they're doing, see what they're up to, explore, be inquisitive. So that's what I get with that. And now in the second position, we have this card right here. The word that I chose was cornered, but I don't believe this to be the appropriate word for right now with my intuition. My intuition is telling me that finally there's a breaking point. There's finally progress. The lights are finally on. The lights were off, or something was broken, or something was just, in a standstill. There was no progress. The wheel wasn't turning, and now the lights are finally on. This can also be like the aha moments, like, an answer coming through. Like I said, you're waiting, and now you're getting your results. Aha! I got the green go lights. Yes, I got the answer I needed, or I got my results. I got my, I got the approval on something. Now I can, do what I want to do with my business. I can take it into the new phase of, building it, or, I can take my business further, whatever. If you're building something, or if you're, going to school to learn something, and you're finally, passing the test, or you're finally getting a degree, and you're like, yes, I could finally open up my own business someday. This is like you getting the green lights. Even though there's a lot of yellow lights, you're still getting the lights. So the word that I chose here is cornered. Cornered. So, maybe you felt, like I said, maybe there was a blockage in the past. That is no longer. It's totally like I said, you have the green lights. No more red lights. Things are not in a standstill anymore. You're not going to be here waiting forever. You're going to have a path to walk on very soon, or the boat's going to finally move. You're going to have a motor in your boats. That's right. And then this one right here, what I'm getting with this right now, I feel like this, what's it called? Ambition. Like someone feeling ambitious or feeling accomplished. They accomplished a goal, and you have things to celebrate. The sky is the limit with you. I just feel like, maybe you're feeling challenged. Like, maybe this is going to be a little hard. Like, how do I climb these pillars? Or how do I climb mountains? Or how do I climb these stairs? How do I get up to, to the very end of my job. Like, I want to go all the way to the very, very top where the CEOs and the executive producers, are. I feel that what Spirit is trying to tell us is that the sky is the limit. Keep on climbing. You can do this. And there might be a challenge. It won't be easy, but you got this. You can. You have the wits. You have the smarts. You have the sign to go, go, go. So there might be obstacles in front of you, or just, a maze in front of you. But you have to navigate. You have to strategize. Think of plan A, plan B. You will make this work. You will make this, you can incorporate this into your life, this new change. Whatever you've been waiting for, it might throw you off a little bit, but you're going to figure it out. You're like the magician here. You're going to figure out how to, incorporate or implement into your life. And this is, we're talking about implementation, and we have imperfection. That's the word I placed on here. So that to me could be, that's something that I chose intuitively months ago, like last year. But this can, also be that, things may not look as perfect as you would have hoped, or as perfect as you wanted it to be. But maybe that's for a reason. Maybe it's not supposed to be perfect in your eyes. It was built a certain way for a reason, because that's how it was supposed to be, or that's how it's supposed to fit together. The pieces were supposed to fit in that way, and that way, and that way. Just, don't try to control every little thing. Imperfections. Don't try, accept how this happens. Don't try to control, what it looks like, or, how the money's flowing in if you're waiting for that paycheck, or how the business is growing, let's just say, or if, for those of you who are pregnant, check out part 1 and 2, and maybe, you're way past your age, and you're like, man, I didn't expect to get pregnant at this age. It's saying, we can't control everything or how it happens. It just happens. And so it's just saying embrace it, accept it. And, nothing's perfect, and there's a reason why this happens. Maybe you manifesting it, or just maybe Spirit's trying to say this new being is supposed to be here for a reason. So that's what I have for you, part number 3. Please do check out Tara's channel to see what she has in store for you. Come back for another pick a card reading on my channel. And yeah, everyone's links, or Tara's links, will be down below, as well as her Wally's World Oracle. I thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoyed your time.